Good morning.
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Stephanie.
And we are Caramel Kitchen.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us for Cooking with Caramel. Yay!
Yes.
And I'm super excited. Look at all these entries. I don't know if you guys can see all this, but this is like over 550 entries into this birthday box that we've got here for Brad and Stephanie's birthdays. Wow, awesome, you guys. Thanks for all of the support and joining us for that. And today we're going to be making some turtle thumbprint cookies with Stephanie. So
yeah, I'm really excited about these. I made them over the weekend and we took them to our home group and they were gone in a couple of minutes.
Oh,
so,
dang.
Yeah. So I'm like, ooh, these are gonna go on the Santa plate.
Oh yes,
for sure.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you know Brad said they were the best cookies he's ever had. So I know if they're good enough for Brad, then they're good enough for Santa.
And that's true too. If you guys don't know Brad personally, like if he's saying that a cookie was the best, then it's definitely the best.
Yes, because he's a sweet guy, but he's not a sweet guy.
Right, exactly.
He's a sweet guy.
Yeah.
He's not a sweet guy. Yeah.
One thing I want to say before we get started is that you can still get your orders in for Christmas.
Yes.
We are accepting orders that will get to you before Christmas until Friday. So get your orders in this week and we will get them shipped to you.
Absolutely, yes. We don't want you to be without caramel on Christmas for your cinnamon rolls and all your hot cocoa and fun stuff that you're going to be making over the holidays with your kids home from school, or some of them are still home from school.
Yeah, never went to school.
Never
My daughter, my high schooler, she just does online school.
Yeah.
Never went to school once this year. It's her freshman year. Poor girl. Never even walked into a high school.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm so sad for all those kids.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to get started with making our cookies. I'm going to move this out of the way, but I'm super excited. Check out all of these entries.
I know, that is just
okay,
so,
I'm gonna,
like...
the ones that fell out, I swear I'm putting you back in. Over 550 of you guys like tagged and shared your holiday traditions, and that is fun. I love reading all of your traditions, and some of the ones that we do, and some of them are completely different, and I thought that's just really cool and unique. Okay, so thumbprint cookies, here we go. I'm going to start with a cup of flour. It goes in this bowl, and a 1/3 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder will be added to it, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I'm just going to mix this all together and stir it around like that. And then I'm just going to set this to the side, and then we're going to get started with our wet mixture. So in my little bowl here, I'm going to put in 2/3 cup of sugar. I'm going to put in a stick of butter, so 1/2 cup of butter. And I'm going to put this on my mixer over here, and I'm just going to cream this until it's really light and fluffy. And this recipe is on our website, so if you want to...
I also put a link to the recipe in the description, so you can just click right on the link and it'll take you right there.
Helps to go righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, right?
Yes. Try to teach my kids that, or to put up.
Yeah, I need to go back to that lesson in school. I missed that day.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just gonna cream for a few minutes and get nice and fluffy before we add the other ingredients to it.
Perfect. So I just want to share again that we have these great gift boxes. We have 3 different variety of gift boxes that are on our website. We make the mixed gift box that has the bottle of salted and the 3 jars of the next 3 best ones in our opinion. And we also have these sampler ones that have all 6 of our main flavors. And we also offer the 2-bottle gift box where you can get 2 of your favorite bottles or 2 of the same bottles to give away in a box. And these also, every single gift box comes with a what to put it on card in the bottom, so that whoever you're gifting it to, you know, they're not gonna be like, well, what do I even put this stuff on? Because we are already telling them everything to put it on. So
that's right. Besides the spoon.
Yeah.
Squeezing it right out of the bottle into your mouth.
Which is, I mean, the most popular way to eat it. Let's just be honest.
That is. Yeah. All right, I just scraped down the sides because butter seems to stick to the sides to just reincorporate it, and it's just about light and fluffy. So I will show you guys. You can kind of see in the beater, but it's just real light. A couple shades lighter than we started. So in with this. Here we go again.
Lefty loosey.
I I'm doing it backwards. It's like opposite. So in with that, we are going to divide our egg, separate our egg, So I'm gonna only put the egg yolk in the mixture. And I'm actually gonna use this bowl because I'm gonna froth it up in a minute. And it just calls for 1 egg. And my egg didn't crack perfectly great for this, but good enough. So I just toss the yolk back and forth to get the white separated, and then I'm gonna put the egg yolk in with my batter and wipe my hands off. And in with it, I'm also going to put 2 tablespoons of milk and a teaspoon of vanilla. So that's gonna go in the bowl, and we're gonna just turn this on again and get those all whipped together.
Okay. So on top of our lovely gift boxes, if you're just buying caramel for yourself, you can always just buy a bottle, but you can also buy bottles and jars to gift to everybody too. We've got our lovely little sample jars, like as you can see in, oh, that's not the one, in this gift box. These are 2.4 ounce jars, and those are available in all of our 7 different varieties that we have on our website. These are great for stocking stuffers. I'm gonna tell you what, this last event that I did on Saturday, kids, after they tried the caramel, they were coming up. I think I had more kids buy sample jars than I had adults, because they were just coming up and buying more caramel, and they'd go over and then they'd take a bite of it and they'd come back and buy another flavor. So I'm letting you know that these are great gifts for kids as well. They will love it.
Absolutely. Yes, I tend to put them and gift them to my friends, my kids' friends, whenever they have a birthday or something that they go to. My kids are like, "Mom, seriously, caramel?" I'm like, "Yeah, your friends will love it," and they do. They always
absolutely
love it.
They do. I know, and I have so many people that call us after they receive gifts of caramel for Christmas or their birthday, and they want to know how to get more. I mean, I would say that probably 10% of the calls that I take, they're like, "Hey, I got caramel for my birthday or for Christmas last year, and I need to know how to get more." So we take those orders over the phone, or you can order on our website at caramelkitchen.com. As I said earlier, we are still taking those Christmas and holiday orders until Friday. You can still order after that, and we'll get you your caramel to you. But if you want to order by Friday to get your gifts in, we will definitely get those shipped to you.
Absolutely. Okay. And if you're around here locally, you can still probably order Monday at the latest if you're going to be, because it's like a one day ship around the Spokane area and about 2 day ship to the Seattle area. So, but you're kind of iffy if, with all the extra load on the postal service, it's not going to be guaranteed. So, okay. So it's nice and light and fluffy in my bowl. So now I'm going to scoop in. I'm going the right way. Yep. I'm going to start scooping in my chocolate flour mixture, and I'm not going to over incorporate this. I'm just going to mix it in until it's just all incorporated. I'm actually going to end up having to use my spatula to mix the last bit of it in, because it's going to get a really thick batter, and it's going to be, it's just not going to fully incorporate with just the mixer itself. So we'll just get that started.
Okay, perfect. And I also want to mention to everybody that all of the caramel that is coming out of our shop is fresh. I'm telling you that every single kind of caramel I have made in the past few weeks. So the only thing that is not extremely fresh is the pumpkin spice, which pumpkin spice we just made about a month and a half ago. So, but everything else is fresh, and it is out the door as soon as it is made. Everybody has, the holiday support has been amazing, so I want to thank you guys, but I also want to let you know that this caramel, sometimes it is made the same day and out the door in your shipments. So, so yay for that. And the shelf life on top of your caramel sauce is about 6 months after it's opened. You can just open a bottle, place it like this inside your pantry. That's how you can store it, and it's going to be A-okay just fine.
Yep. All right. So oof down. You need to know when to time putting the flour, not when the paddle is right in front of you. So sometimes it's hard to avoid those poofs. Okay. So that's just about done. And these whip up pretty fast as far as the batter goes. That was looking pretty great. So I'm going to take my spatula now, and I'm just going to scrape down the sides, and then I'll just finish reincorporating any little bits that didn't get mixed in on the bottom here, and then we'll move on to the next step.
Yeah. It's always looking and smelling delicious in here.
I know.
Like the best job ever.
I love the smell of chocolate.
Yeah.
Just yum.
Yeah. Even at the shop, whenever I walk in the back door, I can always smell like the smell from the caramel that I made the day before. It like lingers back there by the back door. It's delicious.
It does.
Yeah. So we also get a lot of calls about separation that happens in people's bottles. Certain flavors tend to separate more than others. And that's just a natural occurrence because we don't use any preservatives in any of the sauces. We don't have any gluten, no corn syrups, and no nuts anywhere in our shop. So whenever that happens, your caramel is still good, I promise you. So all you gotta do is take a bottle and you can put it in some warm water and shake it up to reincorporate if you don't mind popping it in the microwave. Don't put it in the microwave for too long. It does not take very long at all for it to warm up, and then you just shake it up and reincorporate it, and then your caramel is good as new.
It is, yeah. You don't want to, and we've had a lot of people that have called, I put it in the microwave a little too long and it boiled over and now it's on the bottom of my microwave.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
So big warning, yeah.
Yes.
Me personally, I just like to run it under warm water and just reincorporate it.
It really doesn't take much
Yeah.
to get it thin enough to reincorporate.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just getting the bits off the side so that it can all be nice and mixed together. And as you can see, it makes a really thick dough. I mean, it's not going anywhere.
Wow.
So what we do at this point in time is I'm gonna stick it in the refrigerator, and it needs to chill for about an hour before we roll it into the balls and get them in the oven. So I'm gonna stick this in the fridge, and it's already in here.
She's got another one. Don't worry, we're not going to keep you for an hour. Jerry did this. So I want to let everybody know that shipping is a $5 flat rate on our website unless you order over $50, and it is free. Shipping is always priority in our shop. We want to get you guys your orders as soon as possible. That is not just for the holidays, that is all year round. So we really take pride in getting you guys your orders and making that priority to get you guys your orders and, you know, have that great customer service.
Absolutely. Okay, so because of the advanced technology, we already have this chilled for an hour. So what I'm doing is I have a small scoop right here. This is the little, I think it's the smallest scoop size that's out there. And I am just going to scoop out, this has been here a little longer than an hour. When I made this at home over the weekend, when it was just an hour, it was a lot. It was still pretty pliable. I mean, you can see this one still will bend, but I'm gonna roll this in a ball. And, oh, before I do that, I missed a step. Let's back up. Okay, my egg white. The egg white that we had separated, I am going to froth this up until it's nice and foamy. And we're gonna be dipping the cookie balls, the dough balls into these frothy egg whites, and then from there we'll dip them into our pecans, our chopped pecans, before we bake them. So I forgot this stuff. Yeah. Don't forget this stuff.
Don't forget it.
No.
I just want to let everybody know again that what we're making right now is some turtle thumbprint cookies, and these are, as Brad said, the best cookies that he's ever had. So yeah. These are delicious. It's a great thing to make if you're having any holiday parties, or the cookies to put out for Santa, you know? So.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said,
if
they're good enough for Brad, yes. They're good enough for Santa.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so you can see my egg white is getting pretty frothy there. So just pretty good right there. So I'm gonna set that there, and now this is where it's gonna get a little bit messy. So I'm going to take my dough ball, I'm gonna dip it in my egg white. You can see that just in there. And then I'm going to kind of stir it around and coat it with the pecans. And the recipe calls for about a cup of finely chopped pecans. I'm making a lot of these, so I chopped up a lot of pecans. but you can, about a cup will do this recipe, and it makes about 20, 21, 22 small cookies. So if you're using the small scoop there. So we're just gonna,
again, for anybody that's just joining us, the link to this recipe is in the description of this video. So you can click right on it. It'll take you right to our website and the instructions and the ingredients and how to do all of this.
yeah.
And if you want to get signed up for our weekly email, Stephanie sends out a recipe every week on Mondays, and you can sign up for that on our website as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we go over on Tuesdays what she sent out on Mondays.
Yeah, and for some of you who have been asking, I posted the on our website the directions on how to make the these little spoons. I'm going to show everyone those.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so I just posted those yesterday, so that the instructions for how to make those is up on the website now. So you can go there and get that. It's little chocolate coated caramel spoons. So basically we put some caramel on a spoon, we froze it until it was solid on there, and then we dipped it in melted chocolate, and then the ones that have peppermint are filled with our chocolate caramel, and the ones that have the marshmallows are filled with our salted caramel. And those are great stocking stuffers for your kiddos, and they also are fun if you're going to do like a hot cocoa bar. Yeah. My daughter had some friends over this weekend, and we had a hot cocoa bar out, and they thought that was a lot of fun to do that.
Yep, me and my kids are going to make a whole bunch of them, and we're going to take them to the kids that are at UGM on Christmas.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to, you kind of get the gist of what I'm doing here. We're going to move on to the next step because you don't need to see me roll cookie balls for an hour. It doesn't take that long.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next step in this, I'm gonna move that to the side here, is to take the back side of like a measuring spoon. You can use your thumb at this point in time to press down on them, but I think it's just as easy. Let's see if you can see that from there. Yeah, to just use the back of a teaspoon, and I'm gonna press down until there's an indent in each cookie, like that. And then I kind of arrange them on the plate so that I know that they have enough room to spread a little bit. They're not going to spread a ton, but they will plump up a little. So there you go. If you can see that, there's just a little indent in each one. Now we're not going to, we're going to hang on to our spoon, because as soon as these are done baking, we will use that same spoon to re-press down where we made our indent to make sure that the cavity is nice and deep to hold the caramel sauce. I'm gonna put those over here to get ready to bake.
Yeah. So we also offer corporate discounts for any corporation that is wanting to gift for their employees. You actually still have time that you could get that done too. So just email us and let us know that you've got a big order for some employees that you have, and we're gonna offer you that corporate discount.
Yes. Okay. They do make great gifts for employees.
Absolutely.
They are a lot of fun, and then it's something that your employee can share with their family too. So it's just a great family gift. Okay, so once again, I have made some of these up. Oh, there we go again. I did that with the French toast. They just slide right off. I'm not good at this whole angle for TV thing. So let me just pick up one and let me show you.
Yeah. Learning from our mistakes.
Trying to. Yeah. I'm a slow learner. Haven't got that figured out yet. So, cookie, little hole indented.
They look like volcanoes.
They do.
Like,
they kind of look
if you
like,
just like cut off the top with the bottom of a volcano.
So this is where the really easy part is. This is where we adapted the recipe. Instead of melting down the original recipe that I found online, which is a link in our website too, the original recipe if you want to go look at it. They melt down those like Kraft caramels that are in the wrappers and add milk to it, and that's just a process you don't have to take. Besides that, they don't have bourbon in it. So this is our bourbon caramel, and what I'm going to do once these cookies are out of the oven and completely cool, I am going to just squeeze our bourbon caramel into the middle of each cookie.
I do have to say too that bourbon caramel is our second best seller. I sell out of bourbon caramel all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty fabulous.
Yeah.
goes on in both sweet and savory dishes. So
and
it's
all the
pretty
alcohol
versatile.
is cooked out of the bourbon caramel. For some reason, that's a question.
What we do get that question a lot because you can really taste the bourbon in our caramel, and so people are like, "Oh," but my kids eat it and it's just fine. So you can see that their cookies are full of caramel. Once they're out of the oven and they're still a little slightly warm, this bourbon or the caramel will actually smooth out, and if you leave it sit here for a few minutes, it'll do the same thing. So that kind of makes the display a little nicer when it's all nice and smooth. We don't want that one to be short. You can't have short caramel.
Yeah, right.
That'd be unfair.
Right.
Okay, now to finish the cookies off, I like to do a little drizzle of our chocolate caramel sauce. So I'm going to put this closer to me because otherwise it's going to be everywhere. And I just start slow and I just basically do
Nice and pretty.
slow drizzle.
Wow.
Yeah. And voila, that is, I'm going to see that.
Yeah.
The
Looks
finished cookie, and they're ready for Santa, and he's going to be so happy, but his reindeer are not because they don't eat chocolate. We always left them carrots.
Yeah. So today we're going to give a shout out to Luann over there at A Picket Fence in Sumner, Washington. I also put their website in the description. I just want to say thank you, Luann, and everybody that is in that area. Go check out her store. She's a really awesome lady.
Absolutely, yeah. And so South Sound, if you're looking to where you can go locally to get our caramel sauce, that's the place.
Yep.
Place to go. So
Yep. Their address is 1006 Main Street, Sumner, Washington. So go check them out. They're right there on Main Street. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
all right. So that, you guys, is the gist of Thumbprint cookies. I don't know why I was always intimidated by the idea of Thumbprint cookies. I thought they were like this fancy cookie that was going to be like hard to
I
make.
did too until I just watched this happen.
And it's really not hard. It's a pretty easy cookie to make, and it's pretty darn delicious. So, do I have taste testers that want to come try my cookies?
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
we can get Papa to
Ooh, yeah.
do the drawing, too.
Oh, that's right. We still have to do our giveaway.
Yeah.
People are waiting to.
Yes, people are waiting to see who the winners.
I
Hooray.
know.
Yeah, so I also want to invite any retailers that are out there. You guys can go to our website. We've got an option right there on our homepage that you can apply for an account with us so that you can sell our products and we can, be partners. Yay, we're great to work with, and we are looking forward to working with all of you out there too.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there. Oh, she's getting napkins. We'll just finish decorating these then.
So we're also going to offer another awesome, cool giveaway next week. We're still putting it together, figuring it out, but we figured since it's the next week's episode is right before Christmas, we're going to do something else that's cool and fun like we did this last week. And again, I just want to say thank you for everybody and all of their entries. I'm still blown away. Like that little emoji with the, head exploding is like, totally, whenever she told me last night how many entries there was, I was like, whoa.
I told him, Elizabeth, I think it's going to be easier for me to type these out because there's over 500 of them.
Yeah,
so I typed them out on an Excel spreadsheet, and the ones that got them in late after I stopped, and then this morning, I hand wrote, and so I'm like, oh my goodness, oops, hold on. They're going back in. They're going back in. No one's left out, but yeah.
Left out. We got everybody in there. So.
Then I cut them all. I'm like, this is. Brad's like, there's an out for that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, there probably is.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
So again, if you're new to Caramel Kitchen, make sure you like and follow our page. We do awesome giveaways like this all the time, so definitely do that. Get notifications whenever we go live. Join us all the time. We do fun stuff. And also, I want to invite you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave us reviews, tag somebody. That's how you guys get entries into this cool stuff that we do. So I guess Papa's walking away. He's too into that cookie.
He's
so
eating that cookie.
We'll let Stephanie do it since it's her birthday drawing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the pressure, man. I don't like the pressure. I can't take it.
I put it on her.
I'm not gonna look because. Okay. And I can't tell if I even have. Do I have one? Do I have just one?
Yep.
Just one.
Yep.
Okay. It is Kaylee Gentry.
Yeah, Kaylee Gentry for
She shared a holiday tradition
on Facebook. Yay!
Awesome. Thank you, Kaylee.
Yeah.
You are the grand prize winner.
Yeah,
so
this amazing box right here.
So I tallied it up. It's almost $200 worth of product.
Oh wow, there we go.
Yeah, so that'll be exciting. So we will send you a private message and get your shipping address and get this out to you. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun to do. Like I said, I loved reading everyone's traditions, and thanks for the birthday wishes that we got. That was really sweet.
Yeah.
We had a good birthdays.
Yes.
We had,
and
then, shout out. Today's my brother's birthday. Oh, yeah. So, happy birthday. Good old Jimbo.
Yeah. So, yes, again, please like and share. Tag somebody who needs somebody sweet in your life. We will have another drawing next week for something fun. So, keep an eye out for that post. Get all your entries in. And we just want to say thank you guys so much once again.
Yes, and make these cookies.
Yes.
Santa will be happy. Everyone on your cookie exchange will love these. They're fun. They're different. They're not a sugar cookie. The chocolate in them is not overly sweet, which makes the caramel stand out even more, which is what we want. So,
and if you do, make sure you take pictures and send them to us. I love it whenever people take pictures and share with us what they've made, and people that follow us and all that. So thank you guys.
Or if you make them, you can go back to our website and tag it in or go to that recipe page and leave a comment on how you liked it, and we would love to read those reviews as well.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Cool. Awesome. Great. Well, have a great week.
Yeah.
And we've got a really fun recipe coming up for just in time for Christmas and for next week, and that'll be a lot of fun to make.
Yay!
So make sure you come back here and join us.
Yep, every Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are here, we have fun in the kitchen, and we do these great giveaways.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.